In order to seek one's own direction, one must simplify the mechanics of ordinary, everyday life. Plato. The secret to having more and building wealth is not in how well you balance your books. It is formed by daily spending habits and your discipline with your finances. Number 10. Ditch daily small purchases. Do you see those small amounts that you don't pay attention to? They add up to a big chunk of cash. Your daily spending habits can change your financial situation for better or worse. If you spend money every day on anything other than essential purchases, you're wasting a lot of it. For example, if you take a venti latte every morning at Starbucks, you spend $4.15. 6 of those will cost you $24.90. A bottle of water sells at an average of $2. If you buy 6, you spend $12. These single purchases are small, but if you add them up, you can end up spending $99.60 a month on coffee and $48 a month on water. To save money, you can ditch these small purchases by making sure you drink coffee before you leave the house. You can also carry water from home. Look at your daily expenses and see what you can do away with. This minimalist habit can help you save a lot of money. Imagine saving $1,200 a year on just one item. Pretty darn amazing, right? Number 9. Save unexpected cash. We all get unexpected cash prizes and gifts from our loved ones. While it feels awesome receiving the cash you did not sweat for, how you spend it says a lot about your spending habits. Many people dash to the shopping mall to treat themselves with their money. Coming out with shopping bags feels good, but so does having money in your bank account. For example, not everyone is going to give you gifts on your birthday. Some ask for your Cash App, while others gift you with cash envelopes. You can find over $1,000 in cash gifts. Spending it on fleeting things gives you instant happiness, but after a while, your nice feelings wear off and you're left with things you don't need. Saving this unexpected money allows you to increase your savings and earn more interest. Also, bonuses offered by your employer should always go towards your savings. You find that you have a lot of savings, and if you save in high-yield accounts, you get 10 times more interest than with traditional banks. Nothing like earning interest on the money you haven't broken your back for. Number 8. Prioritize debt repayment. Michael Mahalik said, "Debt can turn a free, happy person into a bitter human being." You haven't known anxiety until loan sharks come calling for their unpaid loan. Paying your debt is the first step towards financial freedom. This is because when you're debt-free, the money you earn from all your income sources is yours and you can invest it however you want. For example, carrying credit card balances is one way to pay extra money. This is because, on top of being charged processing fees for the items you buy, you also start accruing interest on your loan. If you meant to spend $200 on an item, you add fees on top of it, and in addition, you pay interest. And if you fall behind, you pay late charges too. To avoid carrying debt, make all of your purchases in cash. If you don't have enough money to make the purchase, hold off until you save enough. Always remember, if you can't pay for it in cash, you can't afford it. Number 7. Spend intentionally. We all want to be spendthrifts and spend money like there's no tomorrow. Bad news, tomorrow always comes and you have nothing to show for it or some money to cushion you through a hard time. Frugal people understand that spending with intent can help them avoid impulse buying and save them money. For example, let's say you go to the men's store to buy some undershirts and come across a nice necktie selling at $15. Even though you had not planned for it, you still put it in your cart and go to check out. It may not seem like much, but you have made an impulse purchase because you had not budgeted for the necktie. Minimalists spend intentionally because they know that impulsive buying equals overspending. To spend intentionally, map out your budget and spend money on the things you have listed down without feeling the temptation to throw random items in your shopping cart. To ensure that you're not spending outside of your budget, you can carry enough cash when going shopping. You won't have any money to spare, which means you won't buy anything you don't need to. Number 6. Start a spending freeze. The holidays are right around the corner, and we all know that it's spending time. On average, Americans spend over $900 on gifts, holiday decorations, and other items. What if you decide not to spend a dime above the essentials during this holiday? We know your jaw just dropped on the floor with a "Are you serious?" look on your face. This is because you have planned for a safari in Africa and can't wait to get on that flight. But you can save a lot of money if you decide to freeze your spending even for one weekend. For example, if you hang out with your friends every Saturday and take your family to McDonald's every Sunday, chances are you spend a lot of money. An average night out can cost you about $85, when eating out one day a week can cost you $50 for a family of 4. That's $135 spent in one weekend, not including drinks, gas, and other small expenses. Freezing your spending is ensuring that you don't spend any money that is not used to buy essential needs. It can save you a lot of money financial headaches, which helps you become productive because you're not stressed about money and gears you towards financial independence. Number 5. Track your spending. Tracking your spending is a way to ensure that the money you are allocating to a particular project is going towards it and you're not overspending. This allows you to have control over your money, which helps you know how to save and where to cut back on spending. For example, if you are hardly ever at home, you don't watch TV, right? If you have cable, you probably part with $100 per month, which is a waste of money. Tracking your spending allows you to know the fixed expenses that you're spending on, and if you don't watch TV, you will realize that there is no reason for you to pay $100 for cable. This means that you will be able to cancel the subscription and save that money. Tracking your spending also allows you to know how much money is going into your account and how much is coming out. For example, if you use your debit card to withdraw money from an ATM, you know how much you are charged for the transaction, which helps you cut back on frequent withdrawals to save your money. You can make a date with your money and see how best you can live with each other. They say the best relationships are forged through mutual understanding, right? Understand your money, and it will understand you right back. Number 4. Use alternative commute. Taking your car to work or running other errands sure feels good, especially when it's crazy hot outside. You want to stay inside your ride and crank up the AC, but all those actions don't come for free. They cost you money and also contribute to your vehicle's depreciation. But you don't have to drive your car everywhere, even to the corner store. You can opt to use other means to commute to get to your destination. For example, biking is a way to get you from point A to point B while helping you exercise and keep fit. An average road bike costs $350. Investing in such a bike can be a very good money saver because the average cost of fuel per month is $165 and could be more, depending on your activities. This is not to mention the insurance, which can cost you upwards of $200 a month. Other car expenses include repairs, maintenance, tires, among others. To avoid all those expenses, walking is another way to save your money and keep you in top shape. In addition, you will have time to explore your city and learn as much as you can about its history. Unless you need to, leave your car at home and opt for other means of transportation. You will save money and keep your health looking great. Number 3. Ditch fast food. The allure of fast foods is so strong that most of us are unable to resist the temptation to grab a Big Mac or a Chipotle burrito. While there's nothing wrong with indulging in greasy food every once in a while, making it a habit can eat into your wallet and increase your waistline. Fast food is convenient and ready anytime you want. This makes it a choice for many people, which is the wrong approach to saving your money. For example, a carnitas burrito at Chipotle costs $6.95. Eating 3 burritos per week consumes $20.85, which is $83.50 a month. If you want to drink $5 coffee every morning, you spend $150 per month. An average household spends $3,000 a year on dining out. Imagine if you put this money towards your emergency fund. You could have a soft landing in case you are met with a financial crisis. Instead of eating out, buy groceries to last you a week and make your meals at home. If you don't have time to cook every evening, you can make bulk meals and preserve them in portions ready to heat and eat. We're not saying you should not eat out, but don't make it a habit or you will be wasting your money. Just like everything else, moderation is key. Number 2, delay checkout. Human beings want what they want and won't settle for less even when it causes them suffering. This is what happens when you go shopping and decide that you're going to have that dress no matter what. It causes you financial suffering because more often than not, you have not budgeted for that purchase, which means you have to run your credit card. This leaves you with a bank balance that can get out of hand if not controlled. For example, if you're shopping online and come across a $30 phone cover of your favorite band, you don't hesitate to toss it in the shopping cart, right? This causes you to make an impulse purchase, which can be bad for your finances. To avoid making impulse buys, you can delay checkout and walk away from your laptop. This allows you to give it a second thought on whether you need to buy the item or not. Chances are, you're just attracted to it but don't need to buy it at that moment. Delaying checkout allows you to avoid meaningless spending, which helps you save your money and avoid keeping clutter. If you're not still sure about the purchase, when you come back from your walk, abandon that cart completely. Come back a few weeks later, and if you still need to buy the item, then you can check out. If not, remove the item from your shopping cart. That would be a wise financial decision to make. Before we get into number 1, make sure to check out the links in the description for our best recommendations to boost your savings. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more valuable content. Number 1. Downsize and downgrade. If you're living in a 3-bedroom house by yourself, you're wasting a lot of money that you can invest and get tidy returns. Many people suffer from the fear of missing out, such that they adopt extravagant lifestyles, which they struggle to maintain. That is why many people live in debt. Nearly a quarter of American adults have a personal loan debt averaging at $16,458. Living a simple life allows you to keep them at bay and helps save you money. You can adopt frugality by downsizing your living situations, such as moving into a smaller house or having cheaper cell phone plans. You can also buy used clothes and drive a second-hand car. You save money and become financially independent. Make sure to check out the next video. You're going to get a ton of value from this one. See you there.